Well, I hope everyone is happy and healthy. I am going to make me it's getting cold here in Des Moines, Iowa right now, and it was 46 degrees this morning, which is too close. No, 41. It was really close to freezing. So snow will be flying here soon. So I'm going to pull up my middle, and I have decided that I am going to make me a scarf. And I think I want it to look like it's knitted when it's not. So that's what I'm going to work out. That's what I'm going to work on. Boy, there was some barf in there, wasn't there? Let's see here. I like that Ogo yarn because it did stop from having to deal with this. But you do need to have it in a bowl or something. Here we go. Here is the end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my yarn and I'm going to tie a slip knot. Ooh, this is really soft. I'm going to use a needle that is 5.0. If you can't see that, that's what it is. I'm going to put it on my hook. And I have it, this is the only hook I have that has this head on it like this. But I really do like it. I like both of the styles, I guess. So I'm going to crochet, I'm going to chain, and I'm going to take this and put it around my neck because I want it to fit tight up against my neck. This is working out really pretty. I love this color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So I chained to 70, a total of 70. I put it around my neck. So now I'm just going to try to not, I don't want it to get, I want it to stay on the same side. Okay. I'm going to slip stitch and make this into, because I'm going to work in it in the round. And I'm going to hope that I do not turn it. So I'm going to try. I'm going to go in here. And I'm going to do a slip stitch. Whoops, excuse me. I tried to keep it straight and I did a slip stitch. I'm not going to chain one. I'm just going to start doing a single crochet in each loop, each stitch all the way around. So I'm going to go to my first one here. Do a single crochet. And I'm just going to do it in each stitch all the way around. I'm not going to do them real tight. I'm going to try to keep them as loose as possible. I have my tail hanging here. That will help me later to know where I started, because I'm just going to start, after this first row, I'm just going to keep going all the way around until it gets as long as I want. It's not going to be very big. I want it to fit really nice and tight around my neck. So go ahead and go all the way around, and I will see you when you get back to this end. This is really important that you put it down before you do your last stitch and make sure that you're not going to be crisscrossing it. There's nothing worse than getting all the way around the second time. the second row and figuring out that it's all not coming together right. So I have the tops that I'm working on facing the top. So I know now that I'm going to go into this top stitch. I'm going to go into the back loop of that first stitch, and I'm going to grab it and bring it through. I'm going to chain one. So now I know I'm going to be going around and it's going to be fine. Okay, so I want this to look knitted. I'm going to go into, see my single crochet stitch here, and you see this V. I'm going to go right in there. Pull my loop through. I'm going to do a single crochet, and I'm going to go into the next one, and I'm going to go right in between that V, and I'm going to do another single crochet. And I'm going to do that all the way around. So see your V here? Just going to go in between there. Grab it and pull it through. And that's another reason why you don't want your stitches to be too tight. Find my next one. I'm going to go in between the V. Go to my next one. I'm going to go right in that V. Go to my next one. I'm going to go right into that V. And when I get to the end here, I'm just going to keep going. I'm not going to stop and chain and attach it and chain one. I'm just going to keep going and going around. And then when I end it, I'll see this when it's, you know, as wide as I want it to be. And then I'll just tie it off. So I'm going to go in that V. And you can't really see the pattern right now, but the farther you get, you'll be able to see it. See that V there? Just going to go right in the middle. So just keep doing this all the way around. As I get farther, I'll come back and show you what it looks like. This is really soft and it's working up wonderful. This is going to make a really nice scarf and keep me really warm. So you can see that one's you can see where I went in that V of the stitch. I'm making my stitches really loose because when I go around again, I'm going to do the same thing in those. I might have made this first row a little bit tight. Anyway, it's working up great for me. Gosh, I'm just really happy with this yarn. And I'm going to go all the way around, and I'll be back to show you how it looks. I went around. You can see I have my tail on the bottom. And here it is where I went across the top. So I know that it is, when I put it together, it's flat. And here's where I did my slip stitch. I am just going to go straight into this stitch in the middle. Do my single crochet. And now I'm just going to keep going around and around and around. My second stitch, I should be able to start to see my my pretty pattern. Make sure that you're always going in that V. And the looser you leave your stitches, the easier it's going to be to go in there. And I'm finding already that to go into the second row, it's a lot easier than that first one, that first row. So that's going to be my pattern, where it's going to look like it's knitted. Just going to go in the V here, right in the middle. You can see this V went into that V, went into that V. So just continue to do this as many times as you want to. And if you go in at an angle here, it seems to go in a lot easier. Than instead of going straight through. So I'm going in more at an angle this way and not just going straight through. You can see here, so the further I go, the more you'll be able to see that pattern. So just keep on going, and I'll see you back here at the end. I have worked on my scarf for a while, and I wanted to come and show you what it's looking like. I like the way the colors are blending, and I want to get a close-up here so you can see all the V's and how it's looking like it was knitted. And here you can see I'm going in between each one. You know, they do slant just a little bit, but I think it's because I go in an angle this way. But it's absolutely beautiful. I really like it. It's working up really good. And I like the way it's fitting. It goes right over my head. So it's pretty tight around my neck, and that's what I want. So, even though it doesn't look really wide, it fits really good from right underneath of my chin to above my coat line. But I think I'm going to make it so that I can scrunch it up and maybe bring it up higher enough to go over my ears. I still have quite a bit left, so see how much I have left when I get as far as I want to be. But I just wanted to show you where I am right now. Very, very happy with the way this turned out. Hi, I just wanted to show you my finished project. I'm really happy with the way it's nice and tight here up around my face. Not last year, right now it's 2021, so not last year, but the year before, it got down to 20 below zero here. So it was really cold, it was quite miserable, and I think this is going to help a lot. I can have a hood on, a hat, but this is going to stay up against my face on its own. This is really super tight, and there's no space in between. So this is awesome. I'm really happy with it. I absolutely love it. I hope you give this a try, and I hope you're happy with the tutorial. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will be back soon. Thank you very much, and have a great day.